453-9351. By Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road in Benton. Groceries, cold beer, propane, gas, and more. 453-9547. By Ming Lee Chinese Restaurant, 365 Main Street, Waterville. Voted the best of the best for 15 years. 873-2828. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
The truth will break your chains. We have the key. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like we dancers. Imagine life without a purpose. Now picture everything you're fighting for. Everything you're fighting for.
Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in Westbrook and Winslow, Maine. Northeast Labs has all your environmental testing services covered, including water quality, lead, radon, mold, and asbestos. Convenient kits make testing your home easy. Stop by one of their locations and pick up a collection kit for free or order one online at anylabservices.com. For exceptional customer service and knowledgeable analysts ready to assist with any questions, call Northeast Labs today to find out how they can provide answers for a healthier environment for you and your business.
Life is complicated enough. Let's get back to the basics. Starting with what we eat. Healthy food sustains, nourishes, and fuels our bodies and minds. We understand that your food choices really do matter, and we're here to help. No preservatives, no artificial flavors or ingredients. Just wholesome, real food. From the farm to your table. Food the way it should be. Eat well, live well. Uncle Dean's Natural Market.
The Central Maine Motors Auto Group wants to buy your vehicle. Come into any Central Maine Motors Auto Group dealership in Waterville and get the most for your car, truck, SUV, or crossover, whether you're trading it towards a new one or not. Selling it online yourself can be a hassle. Or worse, the used car business has never been better at Central Maine Motors Auto Group, and they want to add your vehicle to their inventory. If you're unhappy with your trade-in offer from another dealer, give Central Maine Motors Auto Group a call, and you could get more money for your vehicle with no purchase necessary. Call 872-5591 to speak with used car specialists Mike Lambert, Dan Seegers, or Wendy Voter. 872-5591. The Central Maine Motors Auto Group is buying used vehicles. Come into any of their 3 locations. Central Maine Toyota at 15 Airport Road, right behind Central Maine Motors Chevy Buick, 420 Kennedy Memorial Drive. And Central Maine Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat, 300 Kennedy Memorial Drive in Waterville. Online at cmautogroup.com.
Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Today's high school baseball action is sponsored by the following local sponsors. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield. Fresh dough, better pizza, 453-7624. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this, 872-5827. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider, 873-7711. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield.
It's time now for Lawrence High School playoff baseball on Epic View Studios. Today's game brought to you by Assistance Plus, home care, behavioral health, and development services located in Waterville and Benton. And Assistance Plus has immediate openings in Kennebec and Somerset counties for personal support specialists, certified nursing assistants, direct support specialists. Please apply online at assistanceplus.com. Today's game also brought to you in part by Sonny's Pizza, Main Street in Fairfield. Fresh dough, better pizza. By the Central Maine Motors Auto Group on Kennedy Drive in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees. And welcome to Pete Cooper Stadium here at Keyes Field in Fairfield. It is high school playoff baseball here on Epic View Studios today. Lawrence Bulldogs taking on the John Bapst Crusaders. I'm Mike Violet. I'll bring you the play-by-play for this one here this afternoon. Lawrence comes in with a record of 10-5. The Crusaders of John Bapst are 6-10. Zach Nickerson on the mound ready to go. The right-hander who normally plays second base for Lawrence but is one of their top pitchers. It'll be Nick Chaffee, Alan Wheaton, and Jack Shuck to start it off here for the John Bapst Crusaders in the first inning. Sunshine, upper 80s. There is a breeze. It has cooled off some. And the first pitch of the ball game is in there for a strike. 0-1 on the leadoff man, Nick Chaffee. The left fielder, that's strike two. Nick Chaffee, Alan Wheaton, Jack Shuck, then Jack Mason, the center fielder, batting cleanup. Connor Young, the third baseman, batting fifth. The 0-2 fouled right back here. Yes, I flinched. And it is still 0-2. Pete Shuck bats sixth. He'll play first base. Tyler Sawyer bats seventh. He'll play in right field. Curveball is hit to center field. Coming in is Tremblay. This is going to be an easy play out there, and Andrew makes the catch. 1 out. Dylan Sawyer is the DH. He will bat eighth. He's going to hit for the shortstop, who is John Pangburn, and batting ninth and playing second base is Caleb Robbins. 1 up, 1 out. And here is Alan Wheaton, the pitcher today for Bapst. That's ball one. John Bapst 6-10. Lawrence 10-5. Lawrence the 3 seed here in the North, in Class B North. That's a swinging strike. 1-1. A day custom built for baseball. Field's in tremendous shape. They've done a great job here at Lawrence. Slow and outside. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. On deck, Jack Shuck, the catcher. Fastball is up, 3-1. So Nickerson behind in the count here, 3 balls, 1 strike. In there for a strike, 3-2. He was taking all the way. Jason O'Reilly, the John Bapst head coach, coaching at third. Here's the pitch. It's low and away, ball 4. So on a 3-2 count to Wheaton, he's a 1-out base runner for Jack Shuck. Shuck, the John Bapst catcher. Right-handed hitter with a slightly open stance. Pretty good lead there by Wheaton at first throw over there. Ryan Bork on the bag. No score just underway here at Lawrence. Runner dances off first base, pitches a strike. Lawrence softball team with a resounding win over Caribou earlier today, 12-0. They move on. Game that was ended by the mercy rule in the 6th. Runner goes, pitches a ball, throw to second is in time. They get him. 2-6 on the caught stealing, and Wheaton is cut down. Good throw there by Matthew Tremblay. So 2 outs and the base is clean. Curveball swing and a miss. Count is 2 strikes. Nickerson, a curveball hit to left field. John Roy comes in. The wind is blowing in. Roy squeezes it, and it ends up being a really easy inning for Zach Nickerson. The walk, but a caught stealing, and so 3 batters come up, and that is it for John Bapst here in the first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on. A half done here in Fairfield. It's John Bapst, nothing. Lawrence Bulldogs coming up on Epic View Studios.
Go anywhere. 453-5000. And by Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville. Come get your keys at the place with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. By Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street in Waterville. Eat well, live well. 873-6231. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Kennebec Equipment Rental, 19 Skowhegan Road, Fairfield. Quality rental equipment and sales since 1964. 453-9351. By Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road in Benton. Groceries, cold beer, propane, gas, and more. 453-9547. By Ming Lee Chinese Restaurant, 365 Main Street, Waterville. Voted the best of the best for 15 years. 873-2828. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville.
This is the 3-14 matchup here in Class B North. The number 3 Lawrence Bulldogs, the number 14 John Bapst Crusaders, and number 3 Lawrence for Rusty Mercier will go this way. Dylan Coombs will lead off. He'll play shortstop. Batting second, playing first base, Ryan Bork. Hitting third, pitching today, Zach Nickerson. Batting cleanup, right fielder, Nate Garrard. Hitting fifth and playing center field, Andrew Tremblay. Batting fifth. He is batting fifth. Batting sixth and playing at third base is Hunter Lee. Hitting seventh is the DH Logan Carpenter. He's hitting for Connor Nutting, the second baseman. Batting eighth and playing left field, John Roy. And hitting ninth and catching today, Matthew Tremblay. They will face the serves of Alan Wheaton, the right-hander, who is John Bapst's number 1. Jack Shuck is the catcher around the infield. Third to first, Connor Young at third, John Pangburn at shortstop, Caleb Robbins at second, Pete Shuck at first, Nick Chafee is in left, Jack Mason in center, Tyler Sawyer is in right field today for Jason O'Reilly and the John Bapst Crusaders. We have 3 umpires here in the postseason, first, third, and behind the plate, or in this case, between the mound and second, and we are ready to go. Alan Wheaton ready to face Dylan Coombs, and the first one is upstairs, ball 1. Dylan, leadoff hitter for Lawrence, doing double duty this spring, played across as well. And starting here at shortstop, takes that one for a strike. Outstanding all-around athlete. And good on him to get 2 sports in this spring. The 1-1. Curveball is hit into left field. That'll be a base hit. So Coombs sets the table for Lawrence. Lead man on here is Ryan Bork. Ryan off a good basketball season. Shows bunt. Runner goes. Pitches a strike. The throw to second. They got him. No, they missed. Pangburn missed the tag somehow. The throw was right there. And getting second base is Dylan Coombs. I should learn. So Coombs steals second, pitches a ball to Bork. No need to bunt now. The 1-0, big rip and a miss. 1-1 strike. Ryan headed to the University of Maine to study some major that I've never heard of before. You have to be wicked smart in order to do it. Popped up in foul ground. Catcher and third baseman converge, and they'll let it go foul. It's 1-2. Wind blowing in, coming in the booth. It sure feels good, that's for sure. 1-2 strikes on Ryan Bork. On deck here, Zach Nickerson, the set. Long look, here's Wheaton. Curveball, bounce back through the middle. Shortstop has a play. Pangburn throws high, but it's pulled down by the first baseman. It advances the runner to third base, 1 out. So effectively, it was a bunt. Bork out 6-3. Here's Zach Nickerson. Pitching today, normally a second baseman. Chance to help himself, give himself the lead here. High ball 1. Dylan Coombs at third with 1 out. No score. The 1-0, low. 2-0 on Zach Nickerson. Nate Garrard, the cleanup man, on deck. Looking for at least a fly ball here. Big gap in left center. Here it is. Strike called on the outside corner, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike on Zach Nickerson. Here's the pitch. Curveball slops up there and stays upstairs. 3-1. So Nickerson in a hitter's count here with a runner in scoring position. 3 balls, 1 strike on the Lawrence number 3 hitter. The pitch. Ball 4. Wasn't even close. So first and third for cleanup man Nate Garrard. Today's game brought to you by Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street, Waterville. Eat well, live well. By Aquarius Pool and Spas on the Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. Certainly you deserve it today, that's for sure. And if you have a pool, Gage and I would like to come over right after the game. First and third, 1 out. No score. Lawrence threatening. Pitch to Garrard to shortstop. Could be 2 if they turn it. They aren't going to get it. They get 1 at second. The run scores. Lawrence leads it 1-0. It was bobbled by Pangburn. He did recover in time to get the out at second in Nickerson. He is retired, but the run scores. Coombs comes in, and Lawrence draws first blood. The Bulldogs lead it by a score of 1-0. So Garrard on the fielder's choice, and here's Tremblay, Andrew. Fake throw to first. Andrew, center fielder. Number 5 hitter in this Lawrence lineup. Bulldogs lead it 1-0. Throw over there, gets off the glove of Shuck. And going to second base is Garrard. Do I need to mention again the almost obsessive-compulsive desire of high school pitchers to try and pick runners off base, particularly when there's 2 outs, and particularly when most of the time they end like that. Rant over. Curveball off the glove of the catcher, and the free pass around the bases continues for Garrard. That's a wild pitch. So an error by the pitcher, and then Wheaton throws one to the backstop. And Garrard's now 90 feet away. 1 ball, 1 strike on Tremblay. Lee on deck. Up. 2-1. And Wheaton looks a little bit unnerved out there. Here's the set by Wheaton. The pitch. Popped up. It's going to make it out of play over us. Two balls, one strike. On Andrew Tremblay. Garrard at third. Two gone. The 2-1 swing and a miss. 2-2. Some heat there. And Wheaton back level. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The sign from Shuck. Here it is. Just got a piece and fouled it off. Spoiled job there for sure. Two and two. Pitch to Tremblay. Curveball. Squirts up there, 3-2. He has not had good command of that breaking ball at all today. He has missed high a lot with it. So the string is out now on Andrew Tremblay with a runner at third and 2 outs. Fastball bounced down the third base line. This is going to be a tough play and a great play there by Young to let that go foul because he has got no shot to throw the runner out at first base. You're better off to let it roll. So everybody retreats. We'll get another 3-2. Wheaton ready. Full count pitch. Bounce back up through the middle. Shortstop goes over. Can't make the play. The run scores. And it's 2-0. Tough inning for Pangburn. That's an error on him. No RBI on the play because that would have ended the inning. And Tremblay is on an error by the shortstop. It's 2-zip Lawrence. And here's Hunter Lee, the third baseman. Lee, the 6th man to hit in the inning. Wide. Ball 1. It's not like Lawrence has pounded the cover off the baseball against Alan Wheaton. Ground ball single. Started it off by Coombs. And he scored the first run. Good fastball there. Snap throw to first, not in time. Count is 0-2. Check that, it's 1-1. One ball, one strike to Lee. Outside corner, strike 2, right at the knees. Tremblay running at first base. He'll be off and flying on anything here with 2 outs. 2 in for Lawrence. 2-zip Bulldogs. The 1-2. Low. 2-2. Runner goes to second. Two stolen bases in the inning, one by Coombs and now by Tremblay. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On Hunter Lee. On deck if it gets that far, Logan Carpenter. Here it is. Outside. So the string is out on Hunter Lee. There is an open base, but you want to put a stop to this if you're Alan Wheaton. 3-2. The stretch. Full count pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. High heat. And Lee could not hold back. However, Lawrence gets 2 in the inning. 2 runs for the Bulldogs on just 1 hit. There were a couple of John Bapst errors and 1 runner left on base. So a good start for Lawrence. Score at the end of 1. Lawrence Bulldogs 2, John Bapst Crusaders nothing. You're watching Lawrence High Playoff Baseball on Epic View Studios.
Pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Run away, and I know right now we can change anything and make it better together. Now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains. We have the key. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like we dancers.
Time to go to the second inning here at Pete Cooper Stadium, Keyes Field in Fairfield. Mike Violet here for Epic View Studios. Gage Johnson, my videographer, producer extraordinaire. And today's game brought to you by Northeast Labs, China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield, a full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. Cleanup man ready to start it off here for John Bapst. Jack Mason takes strike one on a swing and a miss from Zach Nickerson. 3 batters faced by Nickerson. In the first, he was helped up by a caught stealing there. Breaking ball and a good one, 0-2. As Wheaton got thrown out by Tremblay. 0-2. Nickerson with a 2-0 lead. Bouncing ball foul. It'll stay that way. 2 strikes. Mason, Connor Young, the third baseman. Pete Schuck, the first baseman. Bounce foul in the dirt, and the count will stay at 0-2. It has turned cloudy, and that is okay. It's comfortable. Hit high into the air, right side. Bork will cruise over and watch it go out of play. If the sun were out full bore right now, she'd still be pretty hot. Thankfully, most of the day today it has not been. The 0-2. Got him. Strike 3. First strikeout for Nickerson. Good breaking ball there. Down and away. 1 up, 1 out. Here's Connor Young, the third baseman. Young, a right-handed hitter. Has power. Backing up at third is Hunter Lee. Coombs deep at short. Pretty much straight up in the outfield. Pitch is belted but foul off to the right and out of play. A little bit late on that. Got some good barrel on it, but fouled it off. One strike on Connor Young. Pete Schuck on deck. 2-0 Lawrence. Here it is in their first strike. Is Lawrence graduating here, Gage? So Lawrence will graduate here Thursday night, right? Okay, Thursday night. Bounce right in front. It's just like a bunt picked up. And the throw is in time, 2 outs. And we'll have coverage, right? On Epic View Studios. What time? 5:45? Okay. So we'll have coverage of the Lawrence High graduation, just like we did with Skowhegan. Thursday night, if you can't make it. 2 up, 2 outs. Strike 1 to Pete Schuck. Schuck, the first baseman. Nickerson pouring coals right now, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Low and away. 1-2 if Schuck can reach. Tyler Sawyer, the right fielder, is on deck. 2-zip Lawrence. The 1-2. He's gone. 2 strikeouts in the inning there for Zach Nickerson. A swinging strike, a called third strike, wrapped around a little squibber out in front, and that is it. 1-2-3 goes John Bapst in the second. To the bottom of the second we go. Still Lawrence 2, John Bapst nothing on Epic View Studios.
Everything you're fighting for.
Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in Westbrook and Winslow, Maine. Northeast Labs has all your environmental testing services covered, including water quality, lead, radon, mold, and asbestos. Convenient kits make testing your home easy. Stop by one of their locations and pick up a collection kit for free or order one online at anylabservices.com.
To the bottom of the second inning we go here at P. Cooper Stadium, Keyes Field in Fairfield. 7-8-9 for the Bulldogs here in the second after getting 2 in the first on a run, couple of errors. Logan Carpenter, John Roy, Matthew Tremblay, bottom third for Rusty Mercier's ball club with a 2-0 lead. Alan Wheaton struggling with his control for sure in the first. That's strike 1. He struck out 1, walked 1. One strike on Carpenter. We'll tap her right back to the box. 1 out. Carpenter's gone. Here's John Roy. John, right-handed hitting left fielder. First pitch by Alan Wheaton. Breaking ball, and he goes after it. Strike 1. Well, if they're going to swing at that, you may as well go back out there again. Fastball popped up, kind of jammed him. 0-2. So Roy steps in the hole immediately. 0-2. Tremblay on deck, Matthew. High. 1-2 to John Roy. Gap in left center. Wheaton with a 1-2. Breaking ball just inside. 2-2. Didn't miss by much. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the Lawrence second. Bulldogs up 2-zip. Two. Outside, 3-2. So Roy was in the hole 0-2, now has worked it back to 3-2. Three-two from Wheaton. Bouncer by the mound. Shortstop comes in. Pangburn. And his arm at shortstop is certainly suspect. And safe there at first base is John Roy. They called him out. Did he turn the wrong way? He's being ordered back to the dugout. They called him out because he turned the wrong way. And Rusty Mercier says, no, I'm not buying this. Oh, he never touched the bag. Okay. So Roy never touched the bag, which is unfortunate for Lawrence for a lot of reasons, but most of all, the throw was nowhere close. So Here's how you score that. It's an error on the shortstop, and then Roy is out 3 unassisted. So E6, 3 UA, 2 outs, and here's Matthew Tremblay. And he takes ball 1, I believe. So that was a wacky one. Roy never touched the bag, so it wasn't a matter of turning the wrong way. Good breaking ball, hit well. Deep is Chafee, but he is under it and has it for the out. So, 3 batters faced in that inning by Alan Wheaton, and Lawrence goes scoreless. We have finished 2 here in the land of the Bulldogs. The score, Lawrence 2 and John Bapst nothing. You're watching high school playoff baseball on Epic View Studios.
And your business.
Life is complicated enough. Let's get back to the basics. Starting with what we eat. Healthy food sustains, nourishes, and fuels our bodies and minds. We understand that your food choices really do matter, and we're here to help. No preservatives, no artificial flavors or ingredients. Just wholesome, real food. From the farm to your table. Food the way it should be. Eat well, live well. Uncle Dean's Natural Market.
The Central Maine Motors Auto Group wants to buy your vehicle. Come into any Central Maine Motors Auto Group dealership in Waterville and get the most for your car, truck, SUV, or crossover, whether you're trading it towards a new one or not. Selling it online yourself can be a hassle. Or worse, the used car business has never been better at Central Maine Motors Auto Group, and they want to add your vehicle to their inventory. If you're unhappy with your trade-in offer from another dealer, give Central Maine Motors.
During break, we were trying to get a look at the replay, and Gage is trying to cue that up right now to see if we can see if John Roy, obviously the umpire right there on the bag saying he didn't touch he did miss the bag. Okay, so always good to get confirmation when we can, and we did. Good job, Gage, to look that up and find that play. So John Roy did miss the bag, so umpire absolutely got it correct. That's what you always want. Tyler Sawyer leading it off against Zach Nickerson, fouls it back. 6 up, 6 gone, so to speak, for John Bapst. I'll explain after this pitch. That's a ball. They did have a batter reach in the first via a walk. He was thrown out stealing. So there's your context right there. Swing and a miss, not even close. 1-2. 1-2-3 inning legit for Nickerson last inning. Ahead here, 1-2. Sawyer and Robbins to follow. That is a ball. 2-2. Sawyer, the DH, hitting for the shortstop, Pangburn, coming up next. Fouled off to the right. Count hangs at 2-2. It's 3:25 to left. 3:10 to right down the lines. That's it as far as distance. I'm going to guess it's a good 375 to center. You'd have to hit the daylights out of it to get it out of here today. Called strike 3, no doubt about that. That's the third strikeout for Nickerson. 1 out, and here is Dylan Sawyer hitting for John Pangburn, the shortstop. Bouncing ball to shortstop. Picked up by Coombs, double pumps, and that's going to cost him. Safe. Give him a base hit on that. Coombs normally very sure-handed, double pumped on that. And so we will give him a base hit. So Sawyer is on, and here is Caleb Robbins, number 9 hitter, and the second baseman. So 1 out, and so Nickerson pitches from the stretch, infield to double play depth. Shows bunt, pulls it back, strike 1. 0-1. Sawyer at first. 1 out, Lawrence ahead 2-0. We're in the third. Called strike. 2 strikes. Top of the order, Nick Chafee on deck. Nickerson with the 0-2 slide step. It's hit to right, and that's going to be foul. Tremblay's already thrown out a man at second, trying to steal. High. 1-2. Nickerson with 3 strikeouts through 2+. Sawyer leads from first, and time is called right as Nickerson was going into his move. Time called. Here's the set. 1-2. Hit to right. May make it foul. Bork, a long run, and Ryan just can't catch up to it. So we'll get another 1-2. That's a tough play. Much easier ball for the right fielder if he can get to it. And Gerard could not. So another 1-2 coming. To Caleb Robbins, number 9 hitter, second baseman. Running at first is Sawyer. Curveball, outside corner, strike 3 called. Second strikeout in the inning, 4 in the game, 2 called here in the third. And top of the order, Nick Chafee. Nick fly to center his first time. 2 outs now for Nickerson. See if John Bapst tries to move that runner up. Swing and a miss. Good fastball. Nickerson's had excellent location today. Hasn't walked a man yet. No, he's walked one. Excuse me. He was caught stealing. That's outside. Walked Wheaton with 1 out in the first, and then he was caught stealing 2-6. The set. 1-1 by Nickerson. Fastball right on the outside corner, 1-2. Great spot there by Nickerson. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Working rapidly. Curveball, that one didn't take. 2-2. Came out of his hand too soon. 2-2 on Nick Chafee. Sawyer at first. Lawrence 2-0. Hit to center field, and it's caught by Coombs. It didn't make it to center field. He got it off the end of the bat. Just enough, and Coombs able to settle under it and make the play on that little humpback line drive. No runs, 1 hit, an infield hit. No errors, and 1 left on. We played 2.5 in Fairfield. Bulldogs with the lead. It's Lawrence 2, John Bapst nothing on Epic View Studios.
25591 to speak with used car specialists Mike Lambert, Dan Seegers, or Wendy Voter. 872-5591. The Central Maine Motors Auto Group is buying used vehicles. Come into any of their 3 locations. Central Maine Toyota at 15 Airport Road, right behind Central Maine Motors Chevy Buick, 420 Kennedy Memorial Drive. And Central Maine Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat, 300 Kennedy Memorial Drive in Waterville. Online at cmautogroup.com.
Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Today's high school baseball action is sponsored by the following local sponsors. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield. Fresh dough, better pizza, 453-7624.
Today's game on Epic View Studios is brought to you by Kennebec Equipment Rental, 19 Skowhegan Road, Route 201 in Fairfield. Quality rental equipment and sales since 1964. By Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road in Benton. Groceries, cold beer, propane, gas, and more. What more does a man or woman need than that from Dixon's Country Store? To the bottom of the third. Lawrence leading here 2-0. Pitch by Wheaton is low. Coombs leading it off. Dillon singled, scored, stole a base in the first. Single in the hole between short and third. 1-0 in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the bottom of the third. Lawrence leading 2-0. Bulldogs getting 2 runs on 1 hit and a couple of errors by Bapst in the first. Good curveball, and he missed. 1-2. Had Coombs way out in front of that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got him. 1 out. Second strikeout. Speaking of strikeouts today, Sage Reed for the Lawrence softball team struck out 14 and pitched a no-hitter today, a 5-inning no-hitter against Caribou. She was absolutely dominant. Here's Ryan Bork. Ryan bounced to short. That's a ball. Lawrence won this afternoon against Caribou 12-0, a mercy rule game at the 6th inning, or in the 6th inning. That's low, 2-0. Bulldogs advance. Strike. 2-1. On deck, Nickerson. The 2-1. Hit into the air, right field. Sawyer under it, makes the catch. 2 outs. 2 up, 2 out. Here's Nickerson. Zach walked and was forced out on a fielder's choice. Sun back out here at Pete Cooper Stadium. Kais Field and Fairfield, 2-0 Bulldogs. Class B North playoff game. Ball 1. The 1-0. Strike called at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. Garrard on deck. Two outs, nobody on for Lawrence in the third. Curveball, good one in there. 1-2. About belt high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got him. Called strike 3. 2 strikeouts in the inning there for Alan Wheaton. He's got 3 in the game in a 1-2-3 inning. 3 full done here in Fairfield. The score still Lawrence 2, John Bapst nothing. This is Lawrence High Playoff Baseball on Epic View Studios.
Winslow, you deserve this. 872-5827. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider. 873-7711. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere. 453-5000. And by Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville. Come get your keys at the place with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. By Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street in Waterville. Eat well, live well. 873-6231. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Kennebec Equipment Rental, 19 Skowhegan Road, Fairfield. Quality rental equipment and sales since 1964. 453-9351. By Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road in Benton. Groceries, cold beer, propane, gas, and more. 453-9547.
3 full innings done here at Pete Cooper Stadium, Kais Field in Fairfield. John Bapst Crusaders coming up here in the 4th. It will be Alan Wheaton, Jack Shuck, and Jack Mason, the 2-3-4 hitters, in their lineup against Zach Nickerson, who's pitched shutout ball here through 3. Nickerson has allowed just 1 hit, and that was an infield hit, and he has fanned 4. Walked 1. Pitched very, very well. Pitch to Wheaton, checks his swing. It's a strike anyway. 0-1 on the John Bapst pitcher. Swings right through a high fastball, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Nickerson working quickly. Hit to center field, and it's going to drop. A base hit for Wheaton. Lead man on for Bapst. That's a reach out and touch someone base hit right there. Not a big swing. Went with it, drove it right to center. Well placed. Lead man on. Here's Shuck. Shuck flied to left his first time. Keep an eye on Wheaton. 2-zip Lawrence here in the 4th. Wheaton's got a pretty good lead. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Wheaton was thrown out stealing. Throw over there. He was caught 2-6. Count as a ball. In the dirt. Great stop there by Tremblay. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Hit to center field. Andrew Tremblay drifts back a little bit and makes the catch. 1 out. So Shuck flies to center. Here's Mason. Jack Mason struck out swinging his first time. Wheaton at first. 1 out now. Infield at double play depth. A shot right by the third baseman Lee. Into left, a base hit. First and second. With 1 out, a bullet by Jack Mason. So the table is set here for Connor Young. Young, the third baseman. Tapped back to the pitcher his first time. Nickerson in his first trouble today. First and second, 1 out. Pours a strike in there. Nickerson with a 2-0 lead here in the 4th. The 0-1. That's a ball just a little bit outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wheaton at second, Mason at first. And we have time called. The plate umpire and the first base umpire are going to talk. I wonder if there is a balk in the discussion here. Now the third base umpire. And no call made, so it was just a conference. Check on the count, 1-1. And now Rusty Mercier wants to. Know what's going on. Okay, he's satisfied. If he's satisfied, I'm satisfied. Gage, you satisfied? Okay. We're all cool with it. We're down with that. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at first and second. 1 out. Breaking ball hit to shortstop. Could be 2. Coombs gets 1 there. And a bobble. They still got him. Nutting stuck with it and made the throw, and a 6-4 double play, 6-4-3 double play gets Zach Nickerson out of trouble there in the 4th inning. So for Bapst in the 4th inning, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and they leave 1 with a twin killing. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's still Lawrence 2, John Bapst nothing on Epic View Studios.
Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Run away, and I know I'm right now. We can change anything and make it better together. Now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains. We have the key. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like we dancers.
Lawrence Bulldogs ready to come up here in the fourth inning after a nifty double play. Gets Zach Nickerson out of trouble. In the visitors' half of the fourth inning, Lawrence will have 4, 5, 6 here in the fourth. Nate Garrard, Andrew Tremblay, Hunter Lee against Alan Wheaton, who after giving up 2 runs in the first inning has settled down. That hit off him in the first inning by Dylan Coombs has been the only hit that he has given up. He has struck out 3. He's walked 1. First pitch to Garrard is in there for a strike. Nate reached on a fielder's choice and scored the second Lawrence run. The 0-1 curveball popped up. Foul ground, catcher back, and he runs out of space. Good hustle there by Shuck and also by Wheaton, who was all the way in there too. And it's strike 2, 0-2. On Lawrence right fielder Nate Garrard. 2-strike pitch. Ball. 1-2, Andrew Tremblay on deck. Lawrence 2, John Bapst nothing. Low and away. 2-2. The 2-2 from Wheaton. Check swing, no, he went. It's missed. The throw to first in time, 1 out. So a strikeout, 2-3 on the putout. Here's Andrew Tremblay. Andrew reached on an error, stole second, and ended up dying there. So he's 0 for 1. Lawrence center fielder. Up ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0, fouled off. 1-1. Hunter Lee on deck. Here it is. Hit high into the air, shortstop way. Pangburn is back on the edge of the grass, and he makes the catch. 2 outs. So a pop to short. Here's Hunter Lee. Struck out his first time. Lawrence 2-0. It's been 2-0 since the first. High ball 1. Ball 2. 2-0. Three and 0. Plate jumping around here on Wheaton. In danger of walking Lee, who he fanned his first time. Three 0. Take all the way, and it's a strike. Logan Carpenter on deck. Lawrence DH. 3-1. 3-2. Swung right through a fastball. So Wheaton back, even at 3-2, trying to have a 1-2-3 inning. And he does. That was ice cream that inning for Alan Wheaton. Nothing across for Lawrence, and 4 done in Fairfield. Bulldogs In front, it's Lawrence 2, John Bapst nothing. It's high school playoff baseball on Epic View Studios.
Now picture everything you're fighting for.
Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in Westbrook and Winslow, Maine.
Today's high school baseball playoff game brought to you by Ming Lee Chinese Restaurant, Upper Main Street, Waterville, voted the best of the best for 15 straight years. Also by our friends at Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. 877-9450, and by Kennebec Valley Community College right here in Fairfield. Start there and go anywhere. Zach Nickerson fouls or throws a pitch to Pete Shuck that he fouls off over us out of play. 0-1 on the catcher for John Bapst. Curveball high. Shuck, Sawyer, and Sawyer. 6, 7, and 8 this inning for John Bapst. It's getting late. Hit high into the air center field. Andrew Tremblay in. Out is the shortstop, Coombs, and he made the play. 1 out. So a pop to the shortstop. Here is Sawyer. Tyler today has been called out on strikes in his only plate appearance. He's the right fielder. Lawrence 2. John Bapst nothing. Bulldogs getting 2 in the first, and Nickerson making them stand up. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's a strike on the outside corner. 1-1. A ball, a strike, 1 out. 2-1. The 2-1. Spiked into right. That is foul. That was close. It's fair? Well, can we get a call here? So I guess it's a fair ball. That was not exactly what you would call a definitive call of a fair ball by the first base umpire. And Sawyer has a hit. Little spike job down the first base line, and he's a 1-out base runner. Umpire's got to do a better job than that. Ball 1 on Dylan Sawyer. Sawyer reached on an infield hit. That's a ball. 2-0. Sawyer at first. Sawyer at the plate. Here's the pitch. High. Or was it? He called it a strike. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. It's 2-0 Lawrence here in the 5th. Low. 3-1. Bapst bench getting on it. Tyler Sawyer leading away from first. That's a strike. Belt high, 3-2. Nickerson still working quickly. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Got him. High heat. That is the 5th strikeout for Zach Nickerson. 2 outs, and here is Robbins, who was called out on strikes in the 3rd. Robbins, the second baseman. Low. 1 ball, no strikes on Caleb Robbins. 1-0 hit into right field, a base hit. A one-hopper out there, and getting into second base is Sawyer. 2 on, 2 out, and the top of the order coming up, Nick Chafee. That was a solidly hit ball to right. Chafee today is fly to center, line to short. So Nickerson trying to bear down here with 2 out and 2 on. Curveball is up. 1 ball, no strikes. Tying runs on base for John Bapst. That's a strike. Fastball poured over the outside corner. 1-1. The sign, the set. Fouled off. And Nickerson ahead in the count here, 1-2, trying to finish the 5th. Zach with the set. Curveball outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out, and a 2-0 lead for Lawrence. The 2-2 hit right to second base. Second baseman comes in, flips it over to first, and the threat goes by the boards. So Nickerson settles down after putting 2 on and gets a ground ball to second base to end the inning. No runs, 2 hits, there were no errors, and 2 big runners left on base for John Bapst. We have played 5.5. The score, Lawrence 2, John Bapst nothing on Epic View Studios.
Convenient kits make testing your home easy. Stop by one of their locations and pick up a collection kit for free or order one online at anylabservices.com. For exceptional customer service and knowledgeable analysts ready to assist with any questions, call Northeast Labs today to find out how they can provide answers for a healthier environment for you and your business.
Life is complicated enough. Let's get back to the basics. Starting with what we eat. Healthy food sustains, nourishes, and fuels our bodies and minds. We understand that your food choices really do matter, and we're here to help. No preservatives, no artificial flavors or ingredients. Just wholesome, real food. From the farm to your table. Food the way it should be. Eat well, live well. Uncle Dean's Natural Market.
The Central Maine Motors Auto Group wants to buy.
Bottom of the 5th inning, we go here in Fairfield. 7-8-9 for Lawrence. Logan Carpenter, John Roy, and Matthew Tremblay against Alan Wheaton, who has pitched a real good ball game for John Bapst after the first inning. And it's not exactly like he got lit up in the first inning. He gave up 2 runs on 1 hit, but a couple of errors, including one of his own. Cost him. Gave up 2. That's it. Lawrence on 2 runs and a hit. In the first, they haven't had a hit since. That one's off the glove of Shuck to the backstop, ball 1. Coombs had a hit to lead off the game. That was the last one. Strike. 1-1. Carpenter bounced back to the pitcher his first time. Pitch is low. 2-1. Two and two, right on the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Logan Carpenter leads it off here for Lawrence in the 5th. Got him. High heat. That is 6 strikeouts now for Alan Wheaton. 1 out. Here is John Roy. Roy hit a ball to short. That was bobbled around by Pangburn. He eventually made the throw and was safe at first, except he didn't touch the bag. And after the ball went off the first baseman's glove, that's ball 1. It was retrieved, and the first baseman tagged him out. Verified by replay. And so E6, 3 unassisted is the scoring on that. And ball 1 here to Roy now. Checks his swing, 2-0. Good job laying off that fastball. 2 balls, no strikes on deck, Matthew Tremblay. The 2-0. Very late swing, 2-1. That was almost in Shuck's mitt when he swung at it. 2-1. Up. I would say that Wheaton is sneaky fast. Roy up in the count here, 3-1. And he walked him. John Roy, 1 out base runner for Lawrence. Here's Matthew Tremblay. All right, Tremblay digs in there. Matt. Fly to left his first time. 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th. 2-0 Lawrence. High fastball, ball 1. One and nothing on Tremblay. 2-0. Big gap in left center field. If you could yank one out there. Tremblay with a count his way, 2-0. Runner back. Wheaton's got a pretty good move. 2-0. 2-0 Lawrence. That's the score, too. Bottom of the 5th. 3-0. All of a sudden, Wheaton struggling with the plate. 3-0. He's walked the number 8 man, and he's a pitch away from walking the number 9 man and setting things up very nicely for the top of the Lawrence lineup. Wheaton with the 3-0. Here it is. Right in there. 3-1. Dylan Coombs on deck. Roy leads at first. The 3-1. He goes. Pitches swung on and fouled at the plate. And it goes to 3-2. Three and 2 on Matthew Tremblay. Roy does not go. Hit to shortstop. Throw there. They get one, and do they know? The second baseman dropped the ball. Pangburn with the turn, and Robbins never had control of it. And all hands are safe. E4. So Pangburn made the play. Robbins could not. He was trying to make the transfer to throw to first, and he dropped it. Here's Coombs. Dylan has singled and scored and stolen a base and struck out. Strike one. Chance to add to the lead here. A walk to Roy and an error by the second baseman to put runners on first and second with one out. Lawrence hitting here in the fifth, leading 2-0. Curveball doesn't take. 1-1. Once again, the gap in left center. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Big rip there. He wanted it and missed it. 1-2. On deck is Bork. Wheaton's 1-2. Missed outside. 2-2. Bottom five. 2-2 by Wheaton. Curveball got him way out in front. Strike three. 7 strikeouts now for Alan Wheaton. Good breaking ball there. Here's Bork. Ryan has grounded to short and fly to right. First and second, 2 gone now. Pitch by Wheaton is low. 1 ball, no strikes. Two on, 2 out. The 1-0. Strike called. 1-1. Nickerson on deck. Hoping to hit. The 1-1. Curveball, strike 2. Bork turned away from it, but it was in there. 1-2 on Ryan Bork. This would be a major squander for Lawrence. Wheaton is ready. Bounce back up through the middle. Off the glove of the pitcher, the catcher, the shortstop comes up with it. Everybody's safe. If Wheaton hadn't slowed that ball down, the shortstop might have had a cleaner play on it. It's an infield single for Ryan Bork, who hit it hard, and the bases are full of Bulldogs. An infield hit to shortstop. And here is Nickerson with a chance to put a crooked number on the board for Lawrence. Low. Shortstop play today here for John Bapst. A little shaky. And now time is called, and Jason O'Reilly wants to talk to his pitcher with a 1-ball count. Can't imagine what he's saying other than throw strikes, let him put it in play. Let's not beat ourselves here. They've certainly done a lot of that. Bapst could be down by a lot more than they are. It's 2-0. They've made 2 errors in this game. The count is a ball here on Zach Nickerson after the conference. 1 ball is the count. Bases are loaded. 2 outs. Lawrence leading 2-0. Here it is. Up and in, 2-0. No place to put him. The 2-0. Swing and a miss. Big rip there, 2-1. Fastball blew it by him. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded, 2 outs. That's a ball, 3-1. So Nickerson in a tasty count here for sure. 3-1. Concentrate on an area, and if it's not there, you let it go. Fouled off, and the string out now 3-2. Three balls, two strikes, two outs, bases loaded, 2-0 in the fifth. Wheaton. The payoff pitch. High, ball four, he walked in a run. Coming in to score is Roy. Tremblay goes to third. Bork to second. An RBI on the play. For Nickerson, it's 3-0 Lawrence. And here's Nate Garrard. Swing and a miss, strike one. Garrard has reached on a fielder's choice. Eventually scored. And struck out swinging last time. One strike on him here. Base is still loaded. Two outs, a run in. High and outside. One ball, one strike. Once again, the gap is to left center. 1-1. Garrard, the cleanup hitter. 2-1. Two balls, one strike. Here it is. Strike called, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, and two outs. Garrard digs in. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. Outside corner, strike three, he got him. Second strikeout of the inning. 2, 4, 6, 7 in the ball game now. And Lawrence leaves them loaded. They do get a run in the inning. One run for Lawrence. They get that run on one base hit. There was an error and three big runners left on base. We have finished up 5 here in Fairfield. The score, now Lawrence 3 and John Bapst nothing. It's high school playoff baseball on Epic View Studios.
If you're unhappy with your trade-in offer from another dealer, give Central Maine Motors Auto Group a call, and you could get more money for your vehicle with no purchase necessary. Call 872-5591 to speak with used car specialists Mike Lambert, Dan Seegers, or Wendy Voter. 872-5591. The Central Maine Motors Auto Group is buying used vehicles. Come into any of their 3 locations. Central Maine Toyota at 15 Airport Road, right behind Central Maine Motors Chevy Buick, 420 Kennedy Memorial Drive, and Central Maine Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat, 300 Kennedy Memorial Drive in Waterville. Online at cmautogroup.com.
Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Today's high school baseball action is sponsored by the following local sponsors. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield. Fresh dough.
We go to the 6th, and just for informational purposes here, the winner of this one between John Bapst and Lawrence is going to play the winner of Caribou and Foxcroft Academy. They started at 4. Game is probably done now. I've checked Twitter, haven't found a final on it yet. So the winner of this one will get the winner between Caribou and Foxcroft Academy. I did just see at Winslow, the Black Raiders got 7 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning to come back and tie Herman, and they're going to extras over there. That's strike one to Alan Wheaton. Strike two. Wheaton today has walked, singled in his 2 plate appearances, so he is 1 for 1. Fouled back. Count is 2 strikes. Waterville losing yesterday to Oceanside, 12-7. That is outside. They're out. Oceanside moves on. They'll play at Belfast. Old Town, of course, advancing as the 1 seed. Hit to center field. Tremblay comes in a few steps now to his left. 1 out. Wheaton's gone. Here is Jack Shuck. A fly to left, a fly to center. Maybe a fly to right. Shuck, the John Bapst catcher. Strike 1. Jack Mason on deck. The 0-1. Good curveball. Nickerson's had good stuff all the way through. 0-2. High. A ball and 2 strikes. Curveball, 2-2. Upstairs. Swing and a miss. He got him. And let's see. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts now. And a strike called there on Jack Mason. Mason has struck out swinging and singled to left. Time is called. Low. Fouled off. Count is 1-2 on Jack Mason. 2 outs in the inning. Nickerson spinning a beauty here today. That's hit well to left. Roy on his horse. And it's a foul ball. He got the head of the bat out on that one. And she was foul. 1-2. Right up through the middle. That's going to sneak, and it hits the bag, and it's going to be a base hit. Hustling in is Tremblay to make sure it's only 1 base, but not much you can do about that either way. If it doesn't hit the bag, it's going through anyway. So a 2-out single for Mason. 5th hit allowed by Nickerson. And here is Young. Young has bounced back to the pitcher, hit into a 6-4-3 double play. 2 outs, a man on. Fouled off. That's fouled off again as well. Count is 0-2 on Connor Young. Three nothing Lawrence. We're in the 6th. Called strike, and that's the inning. 2 strikeouts in that inning. for Zach Nickerson. 2-4-6-7 in the ball game now, and we have played 5.5. The score still Lawrence 2 and John Bapst nothing. You're watching live coverage of high school playoff baseball on Epic View Studios.
725-827. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider. 873-7711. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere. 453-5000. And by Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville. Come get your keys at the place with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. By Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street in Waterville. Eat well, live well. 873-6231. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Kennebec Equipment Rental, 19 Skowhegan Road, Fairfield. Quality rental equipment and sales since 1964.
Alan Wheaton ready to go into his 6th inning of work here today, and the John Bapst right-hander has pitched a really good ball game. He has given up 3 runs on, 3 runs on just 2 hits. Errors have hurt, 3 John Bapst errors. So a 2-hitter being spun today by Wheaton, and he's down 3-0. Andrew Tremblay to lead it off here. Andrew has reached on a fielder's choice, stolen a base, and popped a short. Ball 1. Looking ahead to John Bapst in the 7th inning, they'll have 6, 7, and 8 up in their lineup. Do anyway. Strike. 1-1 on Tremblay. Tremblay, Lee, and Carpenter here for Lawrence in their half of the 6th. Been a very well-pitched game. Strike 2. Both of these pitchers have worked fast and have thrown strikes. And for that, we love them. Pangburn, it's been a day for him. That's an error. He has had a day. Two errors on Pangburn at shortstop today. Lead man on, Tremblay. Sets up Hunter Lee. Lee, third baseman, 2 strikeouts, both swinging. Shows bunt. Fouled off. A strike on Hunter Lee. Stabs at it, and it's caught by the catcher. Great play by Jack Shuck, 1 out. Tremendous hustle. One out. And here's Carpenter. Carpenter has hit back to the pitcher and struck out. Well, you can tell Hunter Lee doesn't bunt much. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Runner strays from first, but he's back. Carpenter very late on a fastball there. 0-1. Boy, great move by Wheaton. He's really got a quick one. Oh and 1. Runner goes. Pitches hit into the air, foul. And it's 0 and 2. Two strikes on Carpenter. John Roy's on deck. Runner goes, pitches a swing and a miss. Throw to second is into center field. Nobody got there, and getting to third easily on the play is Tremblay. So the middle infield today has been adventuresome for John Bapst. Who are you going to give the error to there? Nobody touched the ball. That's just bad baseball right there by John Bapst and not paying attention. Carpenter's out. 2 outs. And a strike called there on John Roy. Roy, out 3 unassisted. And then a walk and a run scored. Swing and a miss there, late on a fastball, got a piece of it, 0-2. I'm going to give the error to the catcher because nobody touched the ball. It's not fair, but you know what? Life isn't fair, and it doesn't matter anyway because Roy fans, and the inning is over. 2 strikeouts there for Alan Wheaton, and he strands a runner at third. Last call here for John Bapst. The score as we go to the 7th, Lawrence 3, John Bapst nothing on Epic View Studio.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road in Benton. Groceries, cold beer, propane, gas, and more. 453-9547. By Ming Lee Chinese Restaurant, 365 Main Street, Waterville. Voted the best of the best for 15 years. 873-2828. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Run away, and I know I'm right now. We can change anything and make it better together. Now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains. We have.
Last call here for the John Bapst Crusaders as we go to the top of the 7th inning. Zach Nickerson trying to finish off this complete game victory for him, which would be a shutout. He has pitched 6 scoreless innings. He's allowed 5 hits. He has struck out 7. And issued 1 walk. Pete Schuck will lead it off. A called third strike and a pop to short. Pops it straight up. A play for Tremblay right in front of us. He can't make the play. Right up against the fence. 1 strike. That was close. I think he stepped in a hole right beneath us. Tremblay comes away from that limping. Probably a gopher hole or something like that close to the building. 1 strike on Schuck. Here it is. Strike 2, got him on high heat there, 0-2. Schuck, Sawyer, and Sawyer scheduled. Two strikes. Curveball, strike 3 called. 1 out. Here's Tyler Sawyer. Sawyer has been called out on strikes and singled to right. He just squeezed that one last time inside the line down the right field line. Pitch by Nickerson, that is strike 1. Zach is pouring coals, working fast. He's done this the entire game, and man, does it make a difference. Strike 2. Looking to finish it in style. 1 out. Nickerson, that is, with a 3-0 lead. Here it is. Curveball foul tipped, and that took a piece of Tremblay with it. 0-2. 0-2, Tyler Sawyer. Swing and a foul tip into the mid, strike 3. 9 strikeouts now. And last hope is Dylan Sawyer. Sawyer today has had an infield single to short and struck out swinging. Pitch by Nickerson. That's a ball. Lawrence 3, John Bapst nothing. Spiked foul, 1-1. That'll wake up the fans in the stands. 1 ball, 1 strike. On Sawyer, breaking ball is grounded foul, 1-2. So John Bapst down to their final strike. And Zach Nickerson trying to finish off a complete game shutout. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and he does it in high-flying style by striking out the side in the 7th inning. And a flourish finish there by Zach Nickerson, finishing off a complete game shutout. Nickerson goes 7 in this one, gives up 1, 3, 4, 5 hits, no runs. He struck out 10 and walked 1. Just a dominant performance by Zach Nickerson today, and he got all the runs he would need in the first inning in this one, as Lawrence was able to piece together 2 runs on just 1 hit, but 2 really big errors by John Bapst in that first inning. And that's all that Zach Nickerson would need the rest of the way as he fires a complete game shutout. Again, 7 innings, 5 hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 10 strikeouts. So the winner of this one today is going to play Caribou and Foxcroft Academy, the winner of that one. So Lawrence waiting to see who it is going to be. Either way, it's going to be here at the higher seed. So there will be a ball game here on Thursday. There will also be a softball game on Thursday as well. And we will have the baseball game for you on Thursday. That's going to do it for us here. For Gage Johnson, I am Mike Violet saying so long from P. Cooper Stadium, Keyes Field, and Fairfield. Final score here in this one, it is Lawrence 3 and John Bapst nothing. Good night.
Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like we dancers. Imagine life without a purpose. Now picture everything you're fighting for. Now picture everything you're fighting for.
Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in Westbrook and Winslow, Maine. Northeast Labs has all your environmental testing services covered, including water quality, lead, radon, mold, and asbestos. Convenient kits make testing your home easy. Stop by one of their locations and pick up a collection kit for free or order one online at anylabservices.com. For exceptional customer service and knowledgeable analysts ready to assist with any questions, call Northeast Labs today to find out how they can provide answers for a healthier environment for you and your business.
Life is complicated enough. Let's get back to the basics. Starting with what we eat. Healthy food sustains, nourishes, and fuels our bodies and minds. understand that your food choices really do matter, and we're here to help. No preservatives, no artificial flavors or ingredients. Just wholesome real food from the farm to your table. Food the way it should be. Eat well, live well. Uncle Dean's Natural Marketing.
The Central Maine Motors Auto Group wants to buy your vehicle. Come into any Central Maine Motors Auto Group dealership in Waterville and get the most for your car, truck, SUV, or crossover. Whether you're trading it towards a new one or not, selling it online yourself can be a hassle. Or worse, the used car business has never been better at Central Maine Motors Auto Group, and they want to add your vehicle to their inventory. If you're unhappy with your trading offer from another dealer, give Central Maine Motors Auto Group a call, and you can get more money for your vehicle with no purchase necessary. Call 872-5591 to speak with used car specialists Mike Lambert, Dan Seegers, or Wendy Voger. 872-5591. The Central Maine Motors Auto Group is buying used vehicles. Come into any of their 3 locations. Central Maine Toyota at 15 Airport Road, right behind Central Maine Motors Chevy View at 420 Kennedy Memorial Drive, and Central Maine Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat 300 Kennedy Memorial Drive in Waterville. Online at cmautogroup.com.
Ready to grow your business? Place your business at here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Today's high school baseball action is sponsored by the following local sponsors. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield. Fresh dough, better pizza, 453-7624. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this, 872-5827. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider, 873-7711. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere, 453-5000. And by Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville. Come get your keys at the place with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. By Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street in Waterville. Eat well, live well, 873-6231. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs, 453-1776. By Kennebec Equipment Rental, 19 Skowhegan Road, Fairfield. Quality rental equipment and sales since 1964. 453-9351. By Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road in Benton. Groceries, cold beer, propane, gas, and more. 453-9547. By Ming Lee Chinese Restaurant, 365 Main Street, Waterville. Voted the best of the best for 15 years. 873-2828. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Run away, and I know right now we can change anything and make it better together. Now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains. We have the key. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like we dancers. Imagine life without a purpose. Now picture everything you're fighting for. Now picture everything you're fighting for.
Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in Westbrook and Winslow, Maine. Northeast Labs has all your environmental testing services covered, including water quality, lead, radon, mold, and asbestos. Convenient kits make testing your home easy. Stop by one of their locations and pick up a collection kit for free or order one online at anylabservices.com. For exceptional customer service and knowledgeable analysts ready to assist with any questions, call Northeast Labs today to find